What is up, everybody? I hope you're having a wonderful day. Age of Wonders 4 just came out, and it's very similar to Heroes of Might and Magic or Master of Magic, a lot of 4X games. It's the latest in the series, and it's an amazing game. And I wanted to help out new players a little bit, people that are just booting up the game, figuring it out, and trying to create their own little session to play, because that's kind of how the game works. You make your own world, and then you play it. So what I want to show you is just some of the basics. Now, there is a tutorial level, and there is a story mode, like a campaign, that will progress right here. At the Story Realm 1, you beat this, and then it'll go to 2, and then it'll go to 3. And doing this is actually really useful because it will unlock other hero factions for you to have pre-built in your games. So completing these is how you get more pre-made heroes that are all grayed out when you go to create your faction and your heroes. It'll unlock those for AI opponents or for you to play as. So if you want to know how to do that, that's how you do it. And, you know, this is where you do the campaign. Now, you do have pre-built worlds that the game has made for you. They start at tier 1, 2, and 3. And obviously a higher tier generally is going to mean more difficulty. But when you do pick one, pay attention to what's on the side here, what the little parameters are of the world, the modifiers. This will kind of tell you what is expected, and the tooltips are awesome. You just hover over them like this, and it literally explains anything you might not understand. Very similar to other Paradox games. That's one of the things that Paradox does well when they have their games, even whether a publisher or a developer. They make sure tooltips are available, and you hover over them, and it gives you everything you need if you don't know what something means. Very intuitive, very nice. Now, we're going to go create our own. And as you see here, you go to Customize Realm. And now you get to pick the traits, which are what you saw in the beginning there on the pre-made realms. Now, when you pick your traits, you got all different kinds. You know, you have a geography trait. You have a climate trait, or a climb. Inhabitants trait, presence trait, and then you got miscellaneous traits that all do different things and modify the world and how it is created. So when you do pick a climate, if you do pick like desert or frozen, make sure you don't pick a race that is going to have a hard time there or have problems with that, because, you know, you don't want to make your life any harder. Or do you want to make, you know, the challenge as hard as possible? And that's the great thing about the realm creation, is you can make, you know, a level or a game as hard or difficult or as easy and simple as you want. And it's pretty neat. The possibilities are pretty big. You can mix and match a lot of these to have different things. I mean, you can even control the neutrals, the wildlife that's in the area. You know, you can have a demonic realm, astral invaders, dragons everywhere, you know, all kind of megafauna, like crazy beasts that are, you know, marauder animal units that are empowered. It's really neat, the level of detail that you get during world creation. And this kind of detail and like customization and power that the player has to create what they want in the game, you know, goes right into the heroes and factions and all that creation as well, which I'll cover in a later video. But just the amount of options you have to customize your experience and create the world you want, the settings you want, is insane. And, you know, it goes up to 9 players, and the distance is going to control how big the map is. So there's no small, medium, large map like we normally see in games. If you do a 3-player game or a 2-player game, it's going to be a smaller map already. And then you pick the further apart, the bigger the map. So for the biggest map possible, you're going to want far, and you're going to want 9 players. But you might not always want 9 players, and you might want like a bigger map. Well, you can't really do anything until mods or things come out for that. So the biggest map you're going to get with 2 players is a distance of far and 2. And then you pick the difficulty of the AI. Obviously, higher AIs most likely cheat like every other strategy game, but normal's not going to have any kind of cheats or any kind of bonuses. So I do recommend, though, if you are new to the game and learning, normal actually might be a little rough. You're probably better going on easy. Relaxed, you probably don't have to, but I would go on easy and kind of get a feel for the game, because it is a little bit challenging, especially if you don't know the build order, what units do, and you're just kind of, you know, fumbling your way through it. The normal AI will challenge you and probably will crush you pretty heavily. Even, you know, seasoned players, you know, the AI is pretty competent just in a normal sense and pretty valuable. So That's going to do it for the video, though, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. If you have any comments about, Age of Wonders 4 or any questions, please drop them down below. Look forward to more videos coming in the future, more tips, guides, things to help new players out, help people understand the game. It's an amazing game, a game I really love. I've been playing it for the last couple days and really enjoying it. So, you're going to definitely see more of it. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Until then, later, guys. Peace out. Have a good one.